Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Lacerate. I kind of messed up this video when I done it. I kind of didn't realise I spent so long talking about it, and yeah, kind of missed out on the first two between on the home base and alpha that I talked about, so I'm going to try quickly go over them again. But so when you first do your home base, you'll either get attacked from the east or the north. So basically, like, this is like I've built for basically 1 to 10. So like everything I've built is to basically do the last wave, but basically you just want to block off the edges. It's one of the main things you always want to do, is block off the edges. I've probably said this part of the video later on, but because I didn't realise I spoke for so long, it cut out the beginning of the video. So yeah, block off the edges, so if they do choose to go around, they go into your tunnel that you've built down there that I'm going to show you. Mainly the wooden points is where they spawn down there as well. They mostly spawn down there. They'll come up, get eaten by your gas traps. You can have two lines, you can have gas traps, broadsides, floor traps here. As they're coming up, you've got your tire traps. The tire traps will come down, and then tire traps will go down, take out anything that's coming up. Got your gas traps, broadsides, freeze traps. These are what I like to use. The freeze traps, broadside, gas traps, and tire traps. So the main four things I use. As I did state, this is how I used to kind of do it, but now I would broad out a bit like that. Broadsides, probably place that there so they go around. And yeah, you get the gist I did. Put broadside, gas traps. Definitely block off that bit because lobbers like to go around. The same as like on the other side. But yep, that's how I've built for one side of my home base. Got a couple of anti-airs there just in case, mainly for show, because yep, I'm a showman, I like to build for show. But yeah, I've blocked off that bit, so if they do come round, they're coming to here, eating from my traps. I can see the wood again, it's just spawn points. Most will come down here. So as you see, I've got broadsides either side, tyres, and as you will get to see later in the video, me explaining, tyres are pretty much the meta. They will destroy everything, so anything coming through will get killed by tyres, broadsides, and you've got the gas and freeze trap. So anything that's bound to get through there is a smasher, which smashes just all you want to be focusing on anyway. Kill them. So that's pretty much the home base. Kind of annoyed I'm gonna have to rush this bit because I spent a lot of time talking about it, and yeah, I didn't realise I was gonna spend over half hour talking about Twine peaks, but I guess I did. So you have a choice after doing your home base whether you want to place B or A, which is this amplifier. Personally, I'd rather place A because, well, I think on the second or third storm shield. Oh no, I think it's the second one. That if you place this one, you'll get attacked once on the home base, and you can get attacked 3 times here. So it'd just be wave after wave just here. Just nice, simple and easy. So how I've built for this is, again, blocks off any route goes round. Again here, blocks off the side route. Spawn point, spawn point. Up the broadsides there. Tire traps. This isn't really needed till the later rounds, but again, if you don't block off the sides there, don't block off the sides there, and I'm gonna just show you going into block off this bit here, because otherwise you'll get flingers trying to come up here and start throwing husks onto your base. So it's a big important that you block off any route for them to go around. They might try to go around there, so you want to make sure that you block off any possible route round, so that their main focus when they spawn here and down there is that they will come up here straight through here. If you have got tire traps, it'll eat them all. Then you've only got some that will come in here which will get eaten all by this. On the later rounds of Twines, smashes will come through, but again, all your traps will be dealing damage, you'll be killing them easy as anything. Again, all this is just for being sure that you're safe, and also for show. Got a couple of anti-airs just for show, but also there for the beginning. Yep, that's what you want to roughly build for that. Like, I use Thunder 4 as my main. So basically I pull it here, and then yeah, that does damage when they walk onto it, and then supercharged traps and all that good stuff. So I know my next video cut out on B, so let me quickly run to B and see what I need to talk about, because I think it cut out just as I was finished talking about it. But yeah, coming on to B, this is exactly how I build for B. So as I said, I'm a Thunderfourer when I play, so I put Thunderfourer here, and then I place wood all down here, all wood down here. It'll get destroyed by the meteorite, but it's just, it damages husks when they come through. Again, I'd block off this, maybe put another wall like that there, put some wall launchers there, so anything that comes up coming in here, taking the most damage it is from all the traps. I mean, I have a lot of tire traps, which you're going to realise throughout my video, tire traps is the meta. As you can see, spawns are down here, spawns up there. Again, if you build this here, gas traps, broadside floor traps, freeze traps, let me repeat that, and then wall launchers. So you build all this in here. This will pretty much kill everything that comes up, and I think the furthest anything ever come up for me was about here. It was a smasher, and just everything killed it, just annihilated it. Can build this. This is just mainly for show, extra protection. Again, I'll leave that there for my constructor ability. And then, yep, got my tire traps in place, freeze traps here. Yeah, you can place these metal things here so they come up through that bit there. There, you got your broadsides. This you won't be able to build straight away because a part of the meteorite does hit here. But you will be able to build, I think at first, this part here, and then eventually you'll be able to place this bit. Then you do with the freeze traps, gas traps and broadside. Make sure you block off here as well, so if they do go either way, it'd be either going down there or it'd be coming down this way, which again they get eaten by traps. You'll only get some smashes come out, so yeah, put some tire traps. As you can see, I've forgotten to place some, but I'll put them around there. So as this kind of cut out from the first part I did, I'm going to try and cut it back into the second part and then kind of carry on explaining the video from there. So that's kind of what you want to do for B, but as long as you've got this here, that main tunnel there, you're sorted there, absolutely sorted. Then this bit, just making sure you got your broadside traps. If you want to do it early, it's always good to put the ceiling drops. Like I say, anything from 106 to 130. And these, if you're playing solo, fucking, they help big time. So, they're two of the mains. So before I go to Charlie, let me just explain. When you're first doing Storm Shield defenses, you'll mainly first be doing your hub, Bravo, and Alpha, which is this one there. But when you've next got to place one, so you either want to probably... See, it's kind of weird. So basically, if you don't place the pit, which is E, and you have your home base, you have B, you have A, they always get attacked. Always. And they always be your home base, Bravo, then Alpha. That's always the order. So the next thing you place will be dedicated on that. Now, placing D. D is a weird amplifier. D is one of the amplifiers that never gets attacked. But it can get attacked once, and that's mainly due to if you don't have E or I placed. But it's still a rare occurrence because they might not attack that. If you have C, they might go to C. But if you do get attacked on D, just note that it will only be that one shield defense that you do that will get attacked on. Because then when you next place an amp, you want to either place E or I, which personally I would rather place E, because if you place it too early, you can't build properly for it, and you want to kindly build properly for it because there's two different ways you can get attacked. But anyway, as I'm going to say, the 4 amps that never get attacked, apart from D that might get attacked once, but it's very rarely. Like, it's a 1 out of 10, and that's mainly just you because you haven't got E or I placed. So D, not really big deal. G, F and H never get attacked, so you do not have to build for either 3 of them amplifiers. Now, this amplifier, I like this amplifier. I like building for it, I like defending for it. Again, build this, have your freeze traps, your gas traps, your broadside cannons. You don't really need a floor launcher there, you can put broadsides there, because mainly when stuff comes in there, you'll get the odd few come here, they'll die by the gas trap and whatnot, but mainly everything comes this side. So it sort of comes this direction and they'll pretty much die. You get mainly smashes that'll come up this side, you'll get a few later rounds this side, but you can easily kill them. Like, all you got to focus on is smashes, traps will take care of the husks. And then the later rounds, I'll tell you, if you're getting a problem with lobbers, instead of building wood out and building all the fucking anti-air, what you want to do is build tire traps, so that just prevents the lobbers from just constantly lobbing stuff, because as you know, the spawn is all around this area, so they like to come up this bit here, they like to come up this bit here. So what you want to do as well, which what you should have done earlier, is obviously block off these bits here. Always fully upgrade them so they're extra secure, to make sure nothing's going to go smash through there. Put a few wall launchers, gas traps, just to like definitely make sure nothing's going through there. Same with here, put some traps here, I'll put some sound walls, broadsides, gas. Again, you can just build here, you don't really need traps, but I'm a perfectionist, I like to make sure everything's good, looks good, is good. I'll put some anti-airs there, as again, mainly for show, because with the tire traps eat everything anyway, all the husks, and then it's just smashers will come up here and you mostly kill them. You might get a few propanes or the other big husks, but again, they get killed easily. But this, for the first, I'd say Storm Shield 6, this here is good enough. You don't really even need up here. You'll get smashers that will probably come to about here, but you can easily kill them as long as you got decent traps. 106s down there with broadsides, gas and freeze traps. And yep, this is just how I build my tunnel. Got the wall launchers there, just pushing them back. And the rest around here. And then obviously the thing when I build this bit here as well, I make sure this is fully secure, so the smashers, when they come up the tunnel, they don't instantly turn right and come down. So if you fully secure and upgrade that section there, they will follow your tunnel around and come around. And then yeah, obviously just make sure this is all fully upgraded. Like I say, fully upgrade everything underneath, so it makes it harder for them to come through. Because if you've just got the one upgrade, well, even if you ain't upgraded them, the smashers are going to go through it because they're so easy to smash. And it's the way the game is. So if you don't fully upgrade stuff, it doesn't trick the husks to think that they need to go around. They will just carry on with the route that they're set to go. So now going on to Storm Shield 6. So you got your home base down, you got Bravo down, you've got A down, you probably have D down, you have E down, and you have C down now. So they're probably all the amps should have down, 6 and 7. So D won't get attacked. Like I said, very rarely. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. That's how much D gets attacked. But E can be tricky to first start with. And I've built a lot for it, but that's because again I do it solo, and everything that I've built is basically from when you're starting to finish. But when I first started, I had broadsides, wall launchers, in that little section down there. Obviously find the 4R, so I had my constructor ability there. They were all coming down the side, so what I had done was I put traps either sides so they fall down, took damage. But again, you don't really need anything. Oh, and obviously, going on underneath. If you're not as, I'm not gonna say not as good as me, or you just, if you're not so great, just cover this. Like if you're worried they're gonna get through there, like if because the main thing you want to do, like if you don't have what I'm gonna show up top, and they come down here, you want to make sure that you're constantly repairing walls when like smashes and whatever are coming down. But this will hold them for so long, but you have to keep an eye on your floors and stuff, especially if you're not constructor. You will need to repair, so that's one thing you have to keep an eye on. But most of this down here becomes irrelevant if you built this up here. But ideally when you first maybe put this, the shield ain't expanded fully enough, so you might not be able to do all this. But as you can see, the 4 spawn points, these directions here, you will maybe get the odd flingers that go around there. But honestly, obviously I could put another line of tire traps there, which I haven't. But yeah, tire traps, again. And this works every time. Whenever I've done this for people, you put tire traps up here, pretty much, even all the way up to Storm Shield 10. When you do this wave, all these tires will pretty much AFK this amplifier. Obviously you can do damage as well, because I like to play the game as well as the traps do all the work. But yeah, I put broadsides here, so anything does decide to come down here. Or you could just block this off. Obviously you see where the bolt just landed, you could block this off and then have it just so they come up here and go down this tunnel. Again, you could block this bit off here, block all this off, have it so they just go down this tunnel. For me, I just build this because this is just how I like to do it. I do change up sometimes, but this tunnel is definitely needed as well as having these tire traps. You have these tire traps, you ain't really got to do hardly anything. I don't even know why that's there, that's just for show. As I said, I'm a showman. But as long as you got the tire traps, they will do everything. Have this little tunnel built here, they like to fall down the sides, have some traps there waiting, and then they'll go down to the bottom. But the thing is, with the tire traps as well, they kill everything, and then the only thing you've really got to kill is if it's a wave of smashers or if it's flingers. They're the only things you have to kill. The tires and the traps will do the rest on everything else. All you have to do is just kill smashers when they come down, or kill the flingers, and then that's pretty much E. E is a pretty simple to defend, but on the first one, if you can't build up there yet, definitely put some wall launchers down with broadsides around it, put a few traps up where you can, and then eventually you can change it up, and then just have this for the later rounds, because this is needed for the later rounds 100%. All that I've built here with the tires definitely needed for the later rounds, and it'll just pretty much make this Amplifier B AFK. Like I said, you'll probably have to shoot a few smashers, but that's the normal. Now the amplifier, one of the ones I love building for. Definitely make sure you have this wall, all this blocking off the sides. You 100% want this blocking off the sides. Fully upgrade. And then a moment of truth. So as you can see, this is where they spawn. This is one of the spawn directions. You want to block off all that because they do like to go up there to go around, and sometimes they can go up if you're up there and you've got your tire traps. But 100% this is how I build. Whenever I build Devil's Amp, this is how I prepare for it. I put the freeze traps at the bottom, put the broadsides on the sides. You can put a side there, and I'm pretty sure you can put a side there. Actually, that one might get blown out, but yeah, the floor here will get blown out, but you can still put the broadside there. that will never get destroyed. But yeah, that with the freeze traps and the tires, nothing is getting past here. You'll get smashes, but if you're just concentrating on shooting the smashes when they're coming through, dead, absolutely dead. And the same this side again. Put some more tire traps here. I should have done it, as again I'm like a showman. I like to make sure everything's good. But yeah, tire traps up there as well. So it's not really hard to do a lot of tire traps. Only planks and stuff like that. Stuff you can easily farm. Yeah, just put that there because obviously you get some smashes that come along here. But yeah, tire traps again. They will just destroy everything. So every husk that's not going down there and getting killed, they'll start coming up here. You might get the odds that will come this way. That's why you got the wall there, so you come in here. Add the tire traps there as well as these two lines as well, and they will pretty much eat everything. So no husks getting through. The only things that's going to get up here is smashes, which if you're playing with friends or on your own, concentrate, focus on them smashes, and yeah, it's easy as that. And now this one. This great long tunnel will do you wonders. Again, freeze traps, gas traps, broadsides will destroy everything. When you get to the later rounds, put tires up, big help. And again, no husks are getting through. No husks are getting through. They spawn here. I think some do spawn down there. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they do because I've seen them come up. And then you obviously got the spawn down there, and you can get the odd spawn up there as well. So block off the side there, so everything up here comes this way. They get eaten. Come in here, they get eaten. You get smashes come down here, they get eaten. And then for the other part, so as you can see, a bit of a showman. I like to build, but everything's well secure. So I mean, I've got all my tire traps there, tire traps here. Boom. That's when the meteorite hits, so you build around it. So you can have the broadsides for now, and then you've got the freeze traps here, the freeze traps here. And then of course I've got the tire traps, so when they come up, put it down a notch, so as they're coming up here, they're getting hit by tire traps. So when they're getting hit, it goes back. And then obviously the tire traps all in the spawn areas as well. I could put one there, but the chances are they're going to come down here and just get killed anyway. Obviously you want to be blocking off here. I haven't done it, but you want to block off around here and block off here as well. Just basically so you've got it all along here, so it stops them coming around, because they will go up and drop down, but stop them coming around, stop them coming around here. You want to just make sure it's fully blocked off so they can't come around, and then they only focus on coming through this bit here. They come through here. You'll get smashers come through here. You'll kill them easy with everything there. The tire traps, the broadsides, freeze traps, and then the little gas traps in here. The only thing you'll get coming through is smashers. Just focus heavily on. That's all you need to do on this amp. Focus on smashers. Don't care about husks. If you've built like I've built, just focus on husks. That's all you need to do. The traps do everything else. If you find a problem with them maybe trying to break through it, just reinforce it. Just simple build, just cover it. Maybe put stairs there, just anything to reinforce. But they shouldn't do. But just in case, always reinforce to make sure that they're following a pattern, coming in through one end of the tunnel and coming out. Never block off a tunnel. I see so many people do this and so many amps, and it frustrates me as well, because it makes movement so hard to get around if it's not your home base. Like, if you're going in through a tunnel, you want to be able to get out. You don't want to see two traps here, so now you've come down this tunnel and you're like, well, I can't get out now, so I've got to go all the way back, run around. It's a pain in your ass. But yes, that is pretty much it for this amp. It's really easy to defend. And like I said, F, which I think people call that the bridge amp, G, and also H never gets attacked. You do not need to build for that. You do not need to build for that. And you do not need to build for that. You do not need to worry about them at all. So now I'm going to explain to you. So, as you understand, from the first few waves will mostly be defending your home base from the north and the east, defending Alpha from the east, and defending Bravo from the north. That's the only directions you'll get attacked from in them 3 defenses. Charlie will always be from the south, so that's another one to work. I think on 5th, I'm pretty sure on the I can't remember if it's 5th or 6th. But if you've got your home base, you've got B, you've got A, you've got C, and say you've got D as well. Just say you've got those 6 amps. The way you're going to get attacked is, it'll be your home base. So that would be either north or east. And Bravo will be the 2nd, so you'll get attacked from the north from Bravo. Alpha will be the 3rd, so you'll get attacked from the east, which you build like I do, no problems. And that's if you've got this amplifier down. If you haven't, they'll probably attack Charlie first. Because if you pick the devil amp and you don't pick the pit, they will attack C on the 4th wave, and then they'll go to the devil amp on the 5th on the eye. But with the pit, if you do the pit, so home base, B, Alpha, Echo, Charlie. That would be the directions of the waves you'll be defending. But if you haven't done the pit and you've done the devil amp, then it's going to be... It won't be the pit for... It won't be Charlie 5th, it will be the devil amp 5th. And then when you first start getting to 5 and 6 waves, so basically when you're doing Storm Shield 7 and Storm Shield 8, what you're going to be defending is home base, Bravo, Alpha, Pit, Charlie, and India. That is, when you're doing 6 waves, that is the focus of each attack. So it's home base, Bravo, Alpha, Echo, Charlie, and then India. And if you've built exactly how I've built, you will not have any problems. Like I said, make sure you block off routes so lobbers don't go around, flingers don't go around. That's a key element. Some people like to build up the side there. You can easily just do that for that. Push them off. Just make sure they can't come up around here up to your home base. Some people like to put like floor traps down there, hustle, go up to the side of the mountain, and they get pushed off by wall launchers and go back up. And yeah, but I just build tire traps. Tire traps are simple enough. Put that there, kills everything. I'm all about killing. I'm not about longing out a wave or longing out, especially when you got kills as well to do. I like to just build to kill, so husks are dying. And my durabilities, they last till pretty much the end of each waves anyway, so it's all good. And that all does for me anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much how to do Twine Storm Shields. Because all the Storm Shields that I have seen are very much outdated, and a lot of people, because I help a lot of people daily, there's sometimes I help 20 to 30 people daily. Like, it's what I do pretty much on Fortnite Save the World. I help people. But as long as you just go through my video again, just have a look at how I set up, kind of copy it. But I'm just telling you, tire traps is the meta. Like, if you just want to kind of roughly AFK your Storm Shields, putting tire traps over the spawn points will pretty much do everything for you. And then whatever comes through, that's why you build the other traps. So tire traps pretty much do everything here. You get husks coming to here, they will never make it past here. Never make it past here. Obviously, if you've got smashers obviously a bit longer, but with traps and you focusing on killing them, you know they get killed easy. I built this little bit here because obviously I play constructor, Thunderfora. I'll place a little thing here so it covers everything down there. Comes up a little bit, I use this up here as well. Yeah, just make sure you cover your edges. And like I said, this amp you will not need to build for. And it can only get attacked once if it does get attacked, and that would be mainly to you not having E or I on like the 4th or 6th storm shield. But that's if you don't place E or I. It's a rare occurrence, but if it does, it's easy to defend, because if they come from this way, they can spawn over there and spawn there. You can put some traps there, push them down. Like, it's really, it's the most easiest thing to defend, I swear to God. And then same with that bit, easy to defend. And then the other part is down.
Sorry.
Down here, most of them will come up here. You get the odd few come around there, but again, it's easy to defend. But if you ever do get that because you haven't placed the E and I, you'll only get this for 1 round. 1 round, as long as you place E and I as soon as possible. And then that's just easy to defend. Yeah, you can broaden out the tire traps an extra 1. But like, if you do get, like, mainly that they'll kill every lobber. If you do get the odd few lobbers, just have a couple of anti-air top, and that'll sort it out. And then you just having the awareness. I don't just think, oh yeah, I'm going to shoot with a husk, because that's what you're using traps for. Traps are there to do with a husk. You need to take out the ones that are causing the issues, like smashers, like flingers, like lobbers. Ones that are going to do damage to your buildings. They're the ones you want to kill, because the traps will take care of everything else. Yeah, I've been meaning to make this video for a while. I've kind of longed it out a bit, but today I kind of thought, you know what, I'm going to get in the mood, make this video, because it's a video that a lot of people need for when they're going into doing Twine Storm Shields 1 to 10, because they don't know how to build for it. And then I see people building for them amps, and you don't need to build for them. And I know every video on YouTube tells you need to build for them, but that's because every video on YouTube is outdated. So it's just been your boy Lacerate. It's been an up-to-date video on how to build for Twine Storm Shields 1 to 10. And like I said, just go back through the video, look at how I've built things, and honestly, if you follow the simple steps of what I've said, you'll have absolutely no problems in defending this. I mean, you could do it with friends, you could do it on your own. But like I said, being a constructor always helps as well, or just having the right, if you've got the right kit set up. Like I have my constructor class is OP, so I mainly that. Time when I'm not that, I will be a ninja, and I use the one, I forget her name, but she's the one who has the increase with the bow, and the setup I got for her is with the bow and arrow, the vacuum tube bow. Oh my god, man, literally, like, you can have a whole wave spawn in and you'll just annihilate all of them with the bow and arrow. It's ridiculous. It's so OP. It's pretty much just as OP as having tire traps. It's ridiculous. But if you'd like to know that setup that I have, and if you've got those same heroes, just comment me in the video and I can show you. You can add me. I can help you with building stuff. Like, I don't mind helping people build stuff. I'm not going to build the entire base for you, but you can watch a video and take steps from it. But I don't mind helping people, as I help people do storm shields all the time. So I don't mind helping setting up certain amps for you, but I won't build the entire thing for you, because that's for you to do. I'm just here to help. But again, like here, I'd probably expand this out 1 extra 1, but it's just how I first built this, which is still good. Nothing on this wave really gets from the sides. They mostly come up from the middle and they get eaten by everything anyway. But yeah, it's been your boy Lacerate. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and for all you new people to doing Twine, and for the people that help people do other storm shields, I hope this information has helped you with the directions of the spawns, the bits that you need to block off, roughly how to build and what you need to do to defend each amplifier. But just upgrade, man. Don't be lazy. Upgrade. Grind the game. Upgrade. It's the whole point of Save the World. I know a lot of people from Battle Royale come and play. They just want the V-Bucks, but where's the fun, man? Storm shields are fun to do, and then once you've done them, then you can think about doing endurance. Which I've never tested this for endurance, but I wouldn't recommend it because endurance is about surviving the waves and not about killing. So with that, you need more wall launchers, which there is people that have built for endurance. Personally, I haven't built for endurance because I don't really want to spend 3 hours of my life playing one long endurance. Like if I could do it in waves, I'd do like 10 and then come back, do another 10 and come back, do another 10. I'd happily do that, but to sit there doing 3 hours of my life, nah, it's not that, man. I've got other things I want to be doing. And it'd just get boring as well. But I know I'd be good at that, but at the moment I just stick to storm shields, helping people on storm shields, and my storm shields never fail because I'm very competitive. I don't like to fail. But anyway, as I said, it's been your boy Lacerate. I hope this video helps. This is the updated version of how to defend Twine. All the amps that you need to defend, the 4 amps that you don't need to defend. And yeah, best of luck. And like I said, if you want help with doing these missions or whatever, feel free to add me. My epic name is ImHereToLacerate. And yeah, take care guys. Peace.